York's infamous Blue Note era comes to Mars Hill on Saturday, August 22nd for a special one-night-only concert at Mars Landing Arts Center. Civil Disobedience is a project from New York bassist David Ambrosio, rekindling jazz born from the politically conscious underground of 19th City's New York City. You'll hear music from progressive composers such as Bobby Hutcherson, Jackie McLean, Stanley Cowell, Howard Land, and more. Before the concert, we'll screen an illuminating short documentary about the project. Seating is intimate and limited. That's Saturday, August 22nd. For tickets and details, go to marslandingartscenter.com. Wake up, Asheville! I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Wednesday, August 5th. Text messages released by the House Ethics Committee show North Carolina Congressman Chuck Edwards skipped House votes in December 2024 to help a young female staffer decorate her Christmas tree. Records show he missed 4 roll call votes that night. Months later, he canceled a teletown hall to have dinner with the same former staffer. A bipartisan panel recommended censure, finding Edwards engaged in persistent inappropriate conduct toward 2 young female staffers, though it found no sexual activity or explicit propositions. Edwards' campaign says the report exonerates him. The House must still vote on censure. Read more in the Citizen Times. Residents in Henderson County are reacting to the report. On the streets of Hendersonville, near his district office, one woman called the allegations sad and gross, adding they were not surprising. Another constituent said, quote, they all have hidden agendas just to benefit themselves. Online, some supporters argue the report is politically motivated ahead of the midterm elections. Former congressional opponent Michelle Woodhouse says a censure recommendation isn't good news in what she calls a relatively hotly contested race against Democratic candidate Jamie Ager. Read more at WLOS. Spectrum says a suspected criminal attack caused yesterday's internet and phone outage in South Asheville. In an email to 828 News Now, Laura Pritchard, Spectrum's vice president of regional communications, said vandals pulled wires down from a utility pole around London Road, disrupting service for nearby homes and businesses. She says crews spent more than an hour working to restore service. Asheville police say a Spectrum employee filed a report just before noon Tuesday. Spectrum is offering up to $25,000 for information leading to an arrest. Read more at 828 News Now. Prosecutors won't charge 2 Asheville police officers who shot and wounded a 27-year-old man in June. District Attorney Todd Williams says body camera footage shows Curtis Zane advanced aggressively towards officers at Westmont Commons apartments while holding an 8-inch kitchen knife above his head. Officers said they feared for their lives and that less lethal options like pepper spray or a taser wouldn't have been effective at that distance. Zane did survive. Police say they didn't charge him at first because they thought he might not survive, but now plan to file charges. Read more in the Citizen Times. And more than 800 Western North Carolina businesses that took out low-interest disaster loans after Helene could soon see relief from a sharp rate increase. The Helene Business Recovery Fund issued nearly $60 million in loans at 1% interest, initially for 12 months, later extended to 24. Without action, rates would have risen to about 6% at the end of this year, pushing some monthly payments from around $50 to more than $1,000. The state Senate has approved another 6-month extension. Mountain BizWorks Director Matt Raker said, quote, this will be a huge help for HBRF borrowers for those 6 months. You can read more at the Asheville Watchdog. If you care about local music, theater, visual art, and all the arts and culture of our region, you'll want to tune in to See Here. It's my new channel where I produce short documentary videos, longer podcast conversations, and fresh news across Western North Carolina's arts and culture scene. There's really nothing like it in this region. Subscribe to our newsletter for free and catch up on what you've missed at SeeHereWNC.com.